What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while. Um, I disappeared for about 6 months now. I think I posted my last video in December. Um, yeah, I've been going through a lot. Let's just put it that way. Um, I still been posting content. I post on Instagram now. I'll link my Instagram here. But yeah, I spent some time away from YouTube, but I'm back now. I I've wanted to come back for a while, but I don't know, I just kept making excuses, but I'm done with that. I'm done making excuses for things that I say I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a man of my word now. And I'm in a season of killing my ego, and I believe it's something that I want to document. So this is gonna kind of be my video diary, and I'm just gonna post it on YouTube. But something that I've learned in these last 6 months is that I'm a very stubborn and egotistical person. I make excuses for myself. I try to push the blame on the other people. And it really took me losing my relationship to realize that. I just got out of a 2.5 year relationship, and it's been hard, man. It's been hard. And it was my fault entirely. I said something that I had no authority to say. And God corrected me in a way that told me, if you continue being egotistical, I'm going to take everything from your life. And then a situation happened after that where I was letting my ego speak for myself. And now I have some legal trouble that I got to deal with in the coming months, but it's my own fault. It's nobody else's fault but me. I have to focus on swallowing my ego, to lose my ego, to kill my ego, kill my flesh, kill everything that is holding me back from God. Because pride is a powerful thing, bro. Pride is, next to lust, is one of the most powerful sins there is. That's the sin that sent Lucifer falling like lightning to the earth. That's the sin that made kings fall. That's the sin that made men lose their marriages. That's the sin that kills you. And it's something that you gotta kill. You have to kill your pride. You have to kill your ego, because it's the one thing that a man has that is so hard to let go, but it's the one thing that will destroy you. That's what it says in Proverbs. Pride comes before destruction. It's not, it's not worth it. It's not worth losing everything that you've built, all because you want to let your ego talk. When you drop your ego and you just rely on God, give God the reins to your life. And I know it's hard to do that. And it's so crazy that the person that created all of this whole world, we can't trust him to give the reins of our life. We can't trust that he has a plan for us. He has a purpose for us. He has the love that he is going to guide us to where we need to get to. Ooh, I hope that was a firework, 4th of July coming up. I don't know if y'all heard that, but yeah, it's our pride is what holds us back most of the time. A lot of men are in marriages that their wife isn't happy because they're too prideful. I would I would hate to be in an unhappy marriage, and I know the man I am today, I could never be married. Never. I would lose that relationship. I would lose that marriage in a couple years, if that. And that's not what I want to do. I want to build a family. I want to build a connection with my partner, because next to God, your wife is the next important thing in your life. And an important person like that, I want to build a relationship that is built on love and respect, not a relationship that's built on ego and fear that we got to tiptoe around each other. And, looking back, that's how a lot of the women I was with were with me. I blamed a lot of women for why we broke up. And I'm not going to lie, some of them it was their fault. But most of the time it was mine. And that takes a lot. That takes swallowing my ego to admit that. I allowed myself to just always think I'm right. I always wanted to be right. I hated being wrong. And I wouldn't admit that I was wrong. Somebody would say I'm doing something wrong, I pushed it back on them. And that's not right. That's not something you should do. That's saying that all a man's got is their ego. That's BS, bro. That's BS. And I'm trying not to curse because trying to come to God more. But that's a BS statement. All a man's got is God. That's all a man's got. You don't. Your ego is what's holding you back. And sometimes the ego is a good thing. Sometimes it's necessary. Wow, that's a firework. Sometimes it's necessary to have an ego. But most of the time, your ego messes with you. Your ego puts you in bad situations. And once you learn to control your ego, once you learn to control your urges to be prideful, to want everything your way, trying to control every situation, that's when life gets easier. That's when God can really do the work in your life that needs to be done. Because when you got that pride, you don't think you need God. You think you are God. And that's what I thought. I thought I was God. I thought I was telling myself, oh, yeah, I got God, but I can handle this. No, I couldn't. I can't handle anything without God. And God had to take it away from me again. When I came to God, before that, he took everything away from me. And here I am again, a year later. And he took everything away again because of my ego, because of my pride. But I deserve it. It's my fault. It's no one else's fault but me. So let this be a PSA to young men out there. Kill your pride, kill your ego. Let God do the work. Trust God in everything that you do. And know that it's all on God. It's all God. It's not you. You have no control over this life. The only control that you have is obeying God's command. You can try to stray from God's path, and maybe you might get lucky and find what you're looking for. But then, if you find it out of sin, God will just take it away from you. There's many examples of men in life that lost it all because they chose to rely on themselves over God. So, it's been real, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, like the video, and I'm back officially. We're gonna be posting. I don't know about daily, but I'm gonna post as much as I can. I forgot how fun it was to make YouTube videos, but yeah. I'm gonna catch y'all. Stay blessed.